Hey, what's up guys? If you're enjoying the content being uploaded to this channel, please like or subscribe. Also, if there are any topics you'd like us to explore in the future, please feel free to comment below. Hey guys, Ant Gibbs here with a question from Twitter. Isan asks us, got any advice for designer/marketing types in terms of choosing brand name/position? Are you a marketing or design company? Follows up with the second question. Ant Gibbs, I'm thinking people that have a passion for X but eventually see a lot of clients needing Y. How do you simplify your offerings? I was able to talk to him, message with him, and get a little more context to the question. From my understanding, it's really a question of identity when establishing your company, figuring out how to best frame it and present it and what to offer. And recently, I listened to a TED Talk and I gleaned a lot of information from it, great information. I'll link it below. And it talks about establishing the why of the company, establishing the why of the product, figuring out that first before jumping into what and how you're gonna do it. And I think that really is very relevant to this question and this conversation. Before getting, I don't wanna say overwhelmed, because you're not overwhelmed about it, but before you get to that point of, okay, here are all the services I want to offer. I think it's important to focus in on what you as a company, why you're doing what you're doing. What is the ultimate purpose? What is the ultimate goal? For Designs by Gibbs, for us, we're setting out to empower small businesses through creative strategy and intentional design. So now that gives us room for, in the future to change up our what's, to change up our hows, to kind of change with the times, but our core stays the same. And I think that's important. Figure out the why. Figure out the why you're doing what you're doing, and the rest will kind of come organic. Now there's other technical stuff, obviously. Framing, how am I positioning myself? Am I easily identifying the why in what I'm doing? Am I being clear? Am I communicating this well? Is it obvious that I'm in this business to help people, or sell this particular project? You gotta make sure that you're communicating it well. Now the second point I wanna kind of bring up to kind of help bring some clarity. It's always important to stay in your circle of competency. Can you expand your horizons? Can you learn more? Can I dive deeper in app design? Can I learn how to do this special language in coding? Yes, most definitely. It's always good to learn and grow, but it's important for you as a business person, for you as an individual, to kind of stay in your lane. Just because somebody will pay you for it doesn't mean that you should necessarily do it. I consider myself a creative person, but if you were to come to me and say, hey Ant, can you build me a table? I'll say no. I'll pay you $1 million. Well, for $1 million, I can find somebody. The point is that I have learned to stay in my lane, to stay in my circle of competency. Because once you step out, you have the risk of damaging that relationship and damaging your credibility, which are two very important things, especially for startups and for small businesses. Now, with that being said, you can always, and I encourage this, always establish strategic partnerships for the things that I don't know how to do personally, or we don't know how to do necessarily in-house. We have strategic partners, locally, internationally, whatever the case, that can help and step in to fill in those gaps. It's important that you have identified who you are and why you do what you do. It will then allow you to establish the what and the how you're going to do it. But it's always important to stay within your circle of competency. Stay in your lane. Don't try to be all things to all men or all people. Things you don't know, build those partnerships that will fill in the gaps of the areas that you're not good at. If you would like the opportunity for your question to be featured in our next Q&A session, feel free to comment, tweet us, leave us a post. We'll get back to you. Let's keep this thing going. Thank you so much. Bye.